here from Success Fitness. Today we're going to do a little bit of a belly workout, so make sure you have your mat ready to go. Give yourself a good 45 minutes today for this class and have some water handy if you need to. And we're going to actually start on your mat today. So let's come on down. We're going to be placing our lower back down to the mat, so a little bit of that pelvic tuck, arms come laterally out to the side. We're going to take your feet off the mat, so legs at a 90-degree angle, so what your knees and hips aligned. We're going to drop your knees over to one side. Only go as low as you feel comfortable. Use your core to pull yourself all the way back up and over to the other side. 2 and back up. So we don't want to strain the lower back. So as you're lifting, it's your core lifting the knees back to the center. Okay, 4 and lift. Trying to keep those shoulders on the ground. 5 and lift. Good. And again, 6 and lift. Nice work. 7 and lift. Good. Give me 3 more. And push, good, last 2. Inhale as we're coming down, exhale, pulling it back up. 1 last time. And exhale, pressing it back up. We're going to use those legs to rock ourselves into a seated position. We're going to get those legs straight out in front of us, nice and upright. We're going to get those arms just in front of you, and we're going to rotate it over to one side and then rotate it over the other side. What we don't want is a rounding of the spine. So try to get nice and upright here, right? So hands go down, ready, over to one side, 1, and the other side, 2. So try to tap to the floor if you can, 3. If you can't tap to the floor, don't worry about it, 5, and again, 6, 7, 8, good, 9, nice and upright, 10, and release. Let's go over on all fours, hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to go right into our cat and cow. Tuck your tailbone under. Exhales. Press the weight a little bit more towards your heels. Inhale, release 1. And again, exhale, rounding it. Inhale, releasing it. Good job. And again, 3. And release. And again, 4. And release, right? Just moving through that spine. 5. Warming up through the spine. 6, don't forget to breathe, we don't want to hold your breath. 7, great job, 3 more. 8, right, so I'm not going super slow, I just want to warm that spine up, warm your lower back up, get the core moving. Last one, and release. Good, we're going to hold it right here in the center, pulling that belly button slightly in. We're going to take your opposite leg, opposite arm. So we're going to go one leg out, opposite hand goes behind your ears, and we're going to pull your knee in towards your elbow, elbow to your knee. So we're going to come into the center, 1, ready, and extend. Yes? And again, down we go, 2, and extend. Now on that extension, I want you to try to rotate a little bit more up. 3, yes? Rotate. 4, inhale, exhale out. 5, good, pulling it in. 6, and rotate. 7, and rotate. 8, and up. 2 more on this side. Last one. And release, okay? Same thing on the other side. Opposite leg extends. Opposite hand behind your ears. And again, we're going to try to open it up as much as you can. Ready? Knee to elbow, elbow to knee. Here we go for 10. Whoop. And open. Balance. 2. And open. 3. And open. 4. 5. 6. 7. And you might find 8 that you're a lot more balanced on one side than the other. 9, 1 more, and 10, and release. Good job. We're going to slowly come into a standing position. Don't come up too quickly because we don't want to get all dizzy. Good. We're going to get our standing position. Legs nice and wide, and not too wide, but just wide enough. And then all we're going to do is we're going to reach over to one side, 1, and the other side, 2. Keep going. 3, good. 4, should feel a little bit warmer. 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Arms in a 90-degree angle. We're going to rotate the body, lifting that heel and back to the other side. Ready? Rotate 1, 2, right? We're just warming up through that center, rotating through the trunk. Come on, let's go. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it. Roll those shoulders out. Okay, we're going to come back down to the mat. We're going to do your first series of, I'm calling it a plank series. We're going to start on your elbows, and we're going to do this for 1 minute. So we're going to drop right down on your elbows. Make sure your elbows and shoulders are aligned, okay? Feet go back. We're going to lift those knees off the mat. We're going to hold it. All I want you to do here is we're going to alternate lifting the leg up. If that's too hard for you, you can always just leave the knees down and then just staying on your knees, okay? Elbows down. Ready? 1 minute and go. Lift, lift, lift. And if that's too hard, drop to the knees and just lift from here. Lift from here, right? Cushion maybe the knees. Have a block or a towel underneath your knees, right? To give yourself a little bit more support. If that's still too hard, you can either stay here or here and not lift the leg at all. Okay, keep going. Lift, lift. You don't have to make that lift very high. What we don't want is moving too much into that lower back, right? We want to work all around your core, but not straining or overworking the lower back. So it's part of the exercise. Don't stop. Keep working. Keep going. Keep going. Lifting it up. Lifting it up. Make sure that your shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in a nice little alignment. We got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. Good. We're going to come over onto one side. We need a little bit more cushion. What I usually do is fold my mat over. We're going to take your bottom leg, bending it, top leg straight. We're going to take our arms straight up, lifting those hips, and we're going to drop the hip down now for 10. Ready? Down and lift. 1, 2. If you want to work harder, extend both legs. 4, 5, if that's too hard. 6, yeah? 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good. Over to the other side. Just flip it around. Always to the opposite. Elbow down, hand behind the ears. Bottom leg bent, top leg straight, lifting it up and down. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're going to come over back on your elbows. We're going to go back to your plank, but we're going to do a little rainbow plank. We've done these in some of my classes. So we're going to go onto your toes. You're going to dip it and dip it to the other side. And again, we're just going to do 10 of them, okay? So lifting up, knees off the ground. If it's too hard, keep your knees down. Up we go. Ready? Dip it 1. Dip it 2. Dip it 3. If that's too much, 4. Don't dip it too low. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And release. Good. We're going to slowly come up into a standing position. Again, don't come up too quickly. We're going to give it a little march in a spot. And I just want those hip flexors to sort of simmer down a little bit. We're working them hard, okay? We're going to take it across the mat. Pump those arms. Across the mat. Pump those arms. You don't have to jog if you don't want to. You can just stay here and take it across the mat this way. All we're trying to do is giving those hip flexors and core a little bit of a breather, but still keeping everything moving and getting those hip flexors a little bit more mobility, okay? So if you want to jog it lateral and push. Push, take it across. Let's go. Hop, 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 take it across. Hop, hop, take it across. Keep going. Up, up, Keep going across. Keep going. Good job. 15 more seconds. Keep going. Now, if barefoot is not good for you with your feet, definitely wear runners. You're more than welcome to. A lot of times when it comes to core stretch type routine, I choose not to wear runners. One more. And release. Good. Shake it out. Back to the beginning. Back to your plank. Alternating leg lifts. Get right down into it. Elbows stay underneath your shoulders. Legs go behind. Ready and go. Lift. 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 So runners can sometimes give you a little bit more support for your feet, obviously, but also more grip, right? So sometimes runners will help with that. People always ask me, should I be wearing runners for my workouts? Yes, you should. Keep going, don't stop, especially if we're doing workouts where we're incorporating resistance, where we incorporate strength type work, where we're doing bicep curls, overhead presses, lateral type things, and your ankles, knees, and hips need more stability. Okay, so keep that in mind. You're not done here. We're going to do 1 full minute of these ones. Come on, 15 more seconds. We got this, right? Woo! Come on. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Over to the side. Elbow underneath your shoulder. Dropping that back knee back. Lifting the arm up. Hip comes up and down for 10. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. 8, 9, 10. Over to the other side. Now we're feeling a little bit warmer. All right, elbow goes down. Get that cushion. Arm comes up, bend the back leg, bottom leg. If you can keep them straight, you can keep them also straight. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, right? So a lot harder. 3, 4, easier. 5, 6, right? So find what works for you. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Back to the front. Elbow plank with that rainbow. So hip to the edge of the mat. If you can go all the way down, great. If you don't worry about it. Okay, tuck your toes under, lifting it up. Ready for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. We're going to slowly come up. Don't rush this. Right? And jog it out lightly. Ready? Take it across the floor. Pump those arms. And again, take it across the floor. Pump those arms. If you need to lift those knees a little bit higher, get those hip flexors in there. Right? Let's go. Take it across. And again, take it across. Good work. Push it. Right? Low impact. You're right here. Still marching along your mat. Pumping those arms out. Don't stop on me. Keep going. We're going to do 15 more seconds here. Keep going. Keep going. So it's not that we're trying to get the cardio going here. We're just trying to give the core a little bit of a breather. 4, 3, 2, and release. Good. Let's grab some water. We're going to go into our next little series. We're going to lay it flat on your back. We're going to get our legs straight out and your arms above your head, okay? We want to pull the belly button in. So as soon as we do this, there will be this big gap here. And I want you to think about pulling it in, pubic bone towards navel, press everything down to the mat. We're going to do a roll up, so we're going to push it all down, chin tucked in, all the way up, reaching for your toes. All the way down, tuck the tailbone under, support that lower back, slowing it down. 1. And again, up we go. 2, nice and slow back. Woo, and of another workout where you're doing a lot of cardio, right? Or, again, this is a workout all on its own, 6, right? So all on its own, it's a good workout, good amount of time, right? So it depends on how much time you have. You don't want to be doing too much of a good thing and all in one day. All right, come on, 2 more. 9, last one. And 10, and all the way back down. We're going to do that again, but this time I want you to lift one leg with it, okay? So check out your back, make sure it's good and safe and feels comfortable. We're going to come up, one leg comes up. Up we go, and down we go. Other leg, up we go, and down we go. Try to keep that leg as straight as we can. 3, good, and 4, exhale, 5, 6, 7, good, 3 more, 8, 9, last one, and 10, and release. Good job. From here, we're going to keep your arms extended, your legs extended. You're going to take both hands behind your ears. We're going to still come up, but this time we're going to go into a bicycle. So as we're going up, one knee comes in and back down. This time I don't want you to come up as high because it actually makes it harder to stay a little bit lower down versus coming all the way up. Okay, ready? Let's go. 1 and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4, if that's too hard. 5, you're going to go right here. 6, without lifting, okay? 7, do what you can. 8, 2 more. 9, 1 more. 10, and release. Ooh, nice long stretch. We're going to take it over to your front. And trust me, I mean, you'll see me sometimes struggling as well because none of these are easy, so don't ever feel bad that you're kind of going, I can't do that, right? You work up to it, right? Same with me. There's certain ones where I'm like, no, can't do that one, and my body's just not designed, or, you know, after 25 years of me working out every single day, can't do that one, right? So certain exercises may not work for you. So we're going to go onto your, we're going to go onto your hands. I know what I'm doing. Feet go back. We're going to hop it out, hop it in, then hop it in, half burpee, hold it right here. Don't come all the way back up. We're going to hop it back, okay? If that's too difficult, we're going to tapping it in halfway up, okay? So I'll start with level 1 to start. If you want to already jump, you go for it. Ready, set, and go. Tap and tap, tap it in, hold. Take it back down. Tap and tap, tap it back in, and hold. So we're not going all the way up, okay? And hold. So totally up to you. Hold, okay? Take it back, tap and tap, and hold. All right, so you have to find your challenge, whatever works for you as we're doing this. And notice I always try to add a cardio move, a little bit in there. So we're not only challenging the core, we're challenging the whole body. Yeah? Okay. Last one. And down we go. Stretch it back into your child's pose, let your head go. And again, for these workouts, I do 2 sets of everything. If you want, you can put it on pause, do a 3rd set, then jump into that next segment of your series of different exercises, okay? Legs straight, arms extended, full roll up, 10 times, yes? And go. 1, slowly back. And again, 2. So if you can't do all the way up, just hold it here. 3, and back down, right? So again, finding for your limitations and then altering the classes, 5, to what you can and cannot do. 6, and there might be some workouts. 7, where you're like, no, wasn't my favorite. I definitely like the one she did last week better. Then go back to that one, right? So I'm only throwing a lot of different workouts at you. Last one, so that you can sort of pick and choose to what works for you, all the way down. All right, we're gonna add a leg lift with this. Straight leg, ready? Let's go. Up and lift, 1. Up and lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more. Don't forget to breathe. 7, it's easy to hold your breath. 8, 2 more. Last one. And release. Good. Hands go behind your ears into your bicycle. So again, the bicycle can be right here, right? Or you can come up a lot higher. Ready? Let's go. Up we go. 1. If I keep my hands right behind your ears, I can't come up into my bicycle. So I actually loosen my hands right up and pull. 3, but rotate it over this time. Okay? 4, if that's too hard. 5, yes? 6, 7, 8, last 2, 1 more, and release. Good work. We're going to come back to the front. Woo. Back into your hand plank, jumping jack, hopping it in, or tapping it out. So again, completely up to you. All right, ready? Let's go. Out and in. Squat and hold. Yes? Hold. 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 Step, tap, tap, step it back in, hold. Yes? Tap it back, side to side, tap it back in, and hold. Good. Take it back, tapping it side, taking it back in, and hold. 15 seconds. Come on. Out and out. In and in, and hold. Every time we go in that squat position, I want you to lift the chest. Ready? Hold it, and lift the chest. And done. Good work. Again, take a little breather, grab some water. We're going to change this up. How are you feeling? But your hair is all over the place. How are you looking? All right. We're going to do a little kick series. So we're going to be lying on your back. Not done yet with your core. We're going to have your legs up into a scissor position. So we're going to grab one of your legs, other leg is down. As we're lifting, I really want you to lift from your shoulders so your core is lifting you. It's not your neck lifting you. But if it is too difficult when we're doing anything like this or we're not supporting your head, you can keep your head down instead. Okay? So one leg up, one leg extended. Lift your head and shoulders. Ready? Let's switch it. 1. Switch it. 2. The higher we can reach. 3. We're going to get a better stretch in those hamstrings at the same time. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Good work. 9. Keep going. 10. 11. 12. Legs are straight. 13. 14. 15. Lifting from your shoulder. 16. 17. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Good. Legs stay up. We're going to use your hands to support your head this time. We're going to keep your feet up, pointing those toes. One leg down, one leg up. Not quite as low. And we're going to scissor it out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift those shoulders. Up, up, up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, your shoulders, right? So when we're lifting, is again, is your upper bones curling into it. And this time we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do a bicycle. But what I want you to do is 1, 2, switch, 1, 2. Well, I'm going to do 10 of them, okay? So lift your head, legs, one leg extends, bicycle over for 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. Good. Knees drop over to one side. A little stretch to those hip flexors. The lower back and hips. Over to the other side, dropping into it. Let's hold it. Good. And just like what we did with the other two series, we're going to slowly come up. Don't come up too quickly, right? We don't want to get dizzy. And I want you to lift one knee and then lifting it up with a little double hop in the middle. Are we warm? Good. Lifting it up, lifting it up, lifting it up, right? So pretend you're 5 again and you're having fun. Yes? Hop it up, hop it up, hop it up. Come on. Draw that knee up with your knees. Woo! Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Lying back down. Good work. We're going to get your head back up, back into those scissors for 10. We're going to do that all one more time. Yes? All right. Legs straight up, legs straight down. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your shoulders up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both legs stay up. Hands go behind your ears. One leg goes down. Flutter it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs straight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it right here. Bicycles for 2 pumps. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And release. Drop those knees down. Again, put me on pause. Do it a 3rd time through, right? And again, over to the other side. Back to the center. Let's come back up to the standing position. Careful when we're coming up. And hop it out. Hop it out. Hop it out, yes? Woo! If you have room in your living room, hop around the living room. Let's go. Pushing it out. Pressing it out. We got this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Grab some water. Whew. Right? You should be nice and warm. All right. We're going to take it back down on your mat. We're going to do a plank pike. So 2 different ways of doing it. We can go from here where we pike it up and plank it down, piking it up and planking it down. But what I'm going to propose here is if you're a little bit more advanced, we're going to plank it and then pike hop. Then plank it and pike hop. That pike hop is on your toes and then hop it back. Okay? So do one or the other. So I'm just proposing if you're more advanced, doing that hop. If you're not advanced, then pull it back to just pike without the hop. Okay? Are you ready? Hands down, leg back, ready, and go. Pike 1, plank. Pike 2, plank. Pike 3, plank. 4, plank. 5, plank. 6, plank. 7, plank. 8, plank. 9, give your wrists a little break because we're not done with those wrists. They're going to be working real hard here. Now, I always have requests from people, and I apologize if I can't always switch things around. So if you wanted to do an elbow plank because of your wrists, you can definitely do that. Do more like a dolphin plank, right? So you really have to learn with the exercise as we continuously go. It's like, oh, okay, I remember her saying this, right? So it's really hard sometimes to focus on everything that comes with these classes, right? So really be mindful of what your body can and cannot do. Okay, we're going to do the same thing, but this time I want you to a hover plank. So we're going to go right from here, hover in, hover out. If that's too hard, step it in, step it out, right? So we're not going to hop if you can't. Ready, set, and go. Hop it 1 and back. Hop it 2 and back. Hop it 3 and back. 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Dropping down into a child's pose. Let your head go. Whew. Good work. Coming back up, holding it right here. We're going to do one more in that plank position, and this time we're going to hop it laterally or diagonally. So from here, we're going to hop it in to the outside of your mat, dropping those knees out to the elbow, and then back, over to the other side, and back. If that's too hard, just go into alternating knee pulls, right to the opposite elbow. Ready, set, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. How is that? Challenging, isn't it? So, I'm only going to do one round of this. I just wanted to show you a little bit of a plank series. Again, great challenge to do that 3 times through. And not only are we working the core and your back, but we're also getting those arms involved, back involved, chest involved, legs are involved, right? Because we're bending and extending those legs. So a lot of other things involved there as well. All right, we're going to go up in a standing position. Arms at a 90-degree angle, so lift them right up. We're going to step back into a lunge, rotate to the outside of your front bent leg, and then back up. Okay? Ready? And go. 1, and up. 2, and up. 3, and up. 4, and up. 5, and up. 6, and up. 7, and up. 8, and up. 9, and up. One more. 10, and up. Shake it out. Good work. Let's have some water. We're going to take it back down on your belly. All right. We're going to come right down on your belly. Arms are at 90 degrees here, right? So shoulders and elbows are aligned. Feet are down. We're going to do a nice little Superman for 10, or Superwoman, whichever one you like. We're going to look down towards the floor, and we're going to lift your chest, shoulders, hands, and your knees and feet. 1, and release. Now we're going to do this nice and slow, okay? Exhale, 2, and release. Good. And again, 3, and release. 4. When we're lifting it up, squeeze the shoulder blades a little bit with it. 5. Right, so we're working into your postural muscles. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good. We're going to do the same thing, but this time I want you to rotate slightly, looking over your shoulder. So we're going to lift, rotate 1, and down. Lift, look over your shoulder. 2. Good. And again. 3. Just a small amount. Get into those obliques. 4. Breathing out. 5. Exhale out. 6. Exhale out. 7. Exhale out. 8. 2 more times. 9. Last one. And 10. Good work. We're going to push ourselves up into a child's pose. Sitting back in those heels and give yourself a nice stretch through the hips, through those lats, head going right down. Good. Nice deep breathing in and out. You did awesome. And again, those last 2 segments of the Pike sort of series and the back series that we just did, you can again run them through a couple times, right? So I'm just trying to give you enough tools. But again, it's a 45-minute workout of everything that we do. So do we really need a lot more, right? And coming up on all fours, hands stay underneath your shoulders. We're going to do a nice little cat and cow here. Ready? Tuck your tailbone under, exhale. Inhale, release in that arch. And again, exhale. And inhale, release into the arch. Good work. And again, 3. And release. And again, 4. And release. Don't forget to breathe. Get all the oxygen back in. 5. And release. Good. We're going to come right up on top of the knees. We're going to step 1 foot forward. That leg that's behind, we're going to press that hip forward. Just a little hip flexor stretch, opening up the shoulders. Squeeze those glutes, right? So we get a little bit of a deeper stretch in those hip flexors. Awesome work. Lengthening. It's like you're trying to pull that quad right up towards you. Awesome. And taking it over to the other side. Pushing that hip slightly forward, shoulders down and back. Nice stretch for those hip flexors. Awesome work. You're doing great. All right. Coming all the way back down on your belly. We're going to take those hands right underneath your shoulders. Let those toes relax. And we're going to come up into a cobra or up dog. Be gentle here. If that's too much, holding it right here. And what we're trying to get after is to lengthen through those core muscles. Okay, so relax those glutes and opening it up, shoulders down and back. Hold it right here. Nice stretch, pressing into the lower back. If you're doing a lot of sitting right now, right, like it's really important to compress into that lower back, opening it up this way because we do a lot of forward positioning and releasing it right back down. We're going to push ourselves back up on all fours. Holding it right here, we're going to tuck your toes under, hands stay underneath your shoulders, arch through that lower back, and it's like a string attached to your tailbone, and somebody's pulling on it up towards the ceiling, okay? Holding it right here, press those heels down, let your head go. We're going to walk your hands and feet together. From here, we're just going to let ourselves just dangle, let your head go, let your arms go. Shake it out. And we're going to slowly round it up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Rolling those shoulders all the way back. We're going to take both hands behind you, open up the chest. Good work. Squeeze the shoulder blades, right? So we're going to pull it up a little bit, but more so think about pulling it down towards the mat. Nice long stretch here. And rolling those shoulders out. Good work, everybody. So again, this class can be added onto a cardio class like boot camp, but that would be a lot, right? Like, so you don't want to do a boot camp for 45 minutes and another 45 minutes of core work. So be diligent about how you're adding this into it. But this is also a kind of a good class to add into sort of your a little bit more active rest days. That's what I call them. So you're still active, you're still doing something, but you're mellowing it out a little bit. All right. My name is Sonia Badesi from Success Fitness. Thank you for joining my flat belly workout today, and I will see you for your next class. Thank you for joining.